Good morning. Welcome to Superior Sunrise. For 25 years, Superior Livestock Auction has been marketing cattle for people to people. Superior Livestock Auction, America's leader in livestock marketing. And now, here's Katie Kaufman.
Well, good morning and welcome to Superior Sunrise, live from our week in the Rockies auction, day 3 in beautiful Steamboat Springs, Colorado. We're glad you joined us this morning, and soon Superior Livestock Representative Tom Odell will give us a quick market report and give us a recap of yesterday's auction. We'll also talk about one of our very special customers who's giving back in a big way to the Angus industry. Today in Kirby's Corner, she visited a Montana family who truly is all-American. And I know you'll agree with her once you see their story. We have many special guests on hand today, including Willie Altenberg of Gen X, as well as Doug Stanton of IMI Global. As always, world champion auctioneer Ralph Wade and I will preview what we have to offer today in the auction. I hope you're having a good morning, and we're glad you joined us. We'll be right back.
Superior is the most comprehensive livestock marketing service in the industry, serving both buyers and sellers. Superior's success and growth is the result of its reputation for honesty, integrity, and a deep desire to provide our customers with absolute satisfaction. Contact us at 800-422-2117 and find out why we're America's leader in livestock marketing. Express Ranches, located in Yukon, Oklahoma, is ranked as the largest seed stock producer in the United States by the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. Express Ranches currently has 5 production sales year-round, along with an annual replacement female sale partnering with Superior Livestock Auction during Express's big event. Let Express be your destination for your next herd sire or foundation female. Call Express today for more information, and we'll see you at the next sale.
Welcome back to Sunrise. Here with me now, Superior Livestock Representative, Mr. Tom Odell. Good to see you this morning.
Nice to see you. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That is exactly right. We're starting a little bit later, so we've got a lot of guests inside. They're on hand, and everyone's up this morning.
Yeah, it's filling up. We got a little bit better sun this morning. An hour later, everybody's a little fresher, so, you know, it's going to set up for a beautiful day.
You're exactly right. I think it's safe to say that yesterday was a great auction. Talk about yesterday in the report.
You know, we did have a good auction. You know, we got everybody kind of was focused on that board a little bit. The feeders were down a little, corn was up. They set in and still bought those cattle. And then once that board closed, we got into the heifer section, and we had a better heifer sale than we did a steer auction. So it was a good sale yesterday.
Right. And what do you expect today?
You know, we've got a lot of these calves that, you know, I've got some cattle on personally that this is the time of year these guys sell. They've been on this sale for almost 16 years now. They're here to sell. They're some of the best calves in the country. You're going to get a chance to buy, just like we're going to get into Thursday and Friday also. But you're going to have an opportunity to buy some great calves today.
Wow. And what lots do you have on today? Do you want to go in depth into what you're offering?
Oh, no, that would be using my influence, and I don't want to do that. But you know, we're taking a lot of calls on these calves. We got a lot of buyers interested. And the great thing about yesterday, we didn't really have anybody just set in and dominate this market. We're spreading these cattle around. Everybody's getting the pick that they need, and that's a great sign for the market.
Yep. You're exactly right. That was pretty humble, Tom. I'm impressed with you there, huh? But don't worry. When they see Rep Tom Odell, they're going to pay attention.
Let's hope so.
Thanks so much, Tom. Well, folks, switching gears, the Angus Foundation recently announced that Express Ranches of Yukon, Oklahoma will donate the 2014 Angus Foundation heifer to sell in January at the National Western Stock Show in Denver, Colorado. The chosen female is EXAR Royal Last 2068 and is sired by EXAR Upshot. Royally bred, 2068 is the maternal granddaughter of the now deceased record-setting 263,000 EXAR 263C sire. The 2014 Angus Foundation heifer is bred to another one of our great customers, Sits Top Game 561X, and is due to calve February of 2014. The Angus Foundation President Milford Jenkins says it's truly an honor for the Angus Foundation to receive this commitment of a very elite Angus bred heifer gift from our longtime supporter Bob Funk of Express Ranches. The sale of the Angus Angus Foundation heifer supports the Angus Foundation, the not-for-profit affiliate of the American Angus Association that funds and supports programs involving education, youth, and research in the Angus breed and the agricultural industry. I can't wait to see that heifer sell here the beginning of 2014. Stay with us. Kirby's Corner is next.
A rep for Superior Livestock for the last 25 years. I like to use the country page because it gives me an advantage to sell these cattle for immediate delivery. Right after the first year, I started putting more and more cattle on there because the feeders and backgrounders in Montana and places wanted an outlet for those cattle in between the sales, and I've gotten along excellent with the program.
That's one thing that kind of sets the base for the country page is hard work, dedication, and when we get an upswing in the market, we really need to get these cattle traded. The country page is the way to go.
Try it for 60 days and let's see the difference it'll make in your animal.
When you have an all-in-one feed, it makes all the difference in the world.
It's been a very good product for us.
But my chickens are really great layers, and I think that's because of how I feed them. They look more complete, they fill out really well.
You get exceptional gain, you get exceptional growth.
It does make a difference that we can see, day in and day out.
Take the 60-day challenge and save up to $55 on Purina feed. Sign up at purinadifference.com.
These are exciting times here at New Holland Agriculture. Great tractors, awesome combines, incredible hay tools, and even an award-winning self-propelled sprayer. Innovative products, and a renewed commitment to people who really appreciate field smarts. Sounds like someone like you, doesn't it?
Welcome to Kirby's Corner. While I was in Montana, I had the opportunity to hang out with a longtime Superior family. Not only did they welcome me into their home, but I got to see firsthand how the Larson family makes doing it all look easy.
The Larsons are not only a part of the Superior family, but are considered to be a Superior family. Tim and Kristen Larson have 4 wonderful kids, 2 boys and 2 girls, Grady, Garrett, Landry, and Letty. They live in Sidney, Montana, where Tim owns and operates Pruitt & Company with his partners, as well as Sidney Livestock Market Center. Kristen is considered to be a super mom. She works at Pruitt & Company along with being involved in almost every segment of the beef industry. She grew up on her family's ranch in Big Timber, Montana, and remaining in the ag industry was a must. Kristen gained the knowledge from school and her job with Hawkeye West of Billings, allowing her to become very acquainted with the seed stock industry in Montana and all over the country. Their family is not shy of being involved in the industry as they have cow-calf pairs, yearlings, feed cattle, and the majority of their business is buying and selling cattle. What is remarkable about Kristen is she works full-time, is involved in the Montana Beef Council, and she makes sure her kids are involved in everything possible. From sports to rodeo, there's nothing these youngsters aren't a part of. The kids are involved in 4-H, junior rodeo, competitive swimming, hockey, dancing, and a few others. Taking time to do their daily chores, getting their practice in, these kids have a passion for the industry. While Tim has been a Superior rep for 15 years, these young boys and girls look up to their parents very much.
I want to be a rancher. I'm a rancher and rodeo.
Paving the way and setting a great example for what it's like to be a part of the beef industry. As the days wind down, some family fun is always in the mix. And this Superior family is what our industry is all about.
Being able to optimize land resources and increase water sustainability is very important. And the way we can do that as cow-calf and stocker operators is we can optimize the cattle's health so they can perform at their best at the cow-calf level and at the stocker level, and that will reduce the number of days they'll need to be in the feedlot and save the water they would need in the feedlot and the food sources that they would have to consume at the feedlot and make those available for other use.
When we see cattle get off the truck in the feed yard, especially cattle from Superior Livestock. Those cattle get off the truck, they put their heads down, they start drinking, and they start eating. And part of that is due, in fact, to the preconditioning program, the Back 45 program that Superior asked their producers to participate in.
We know that making good product choices from what's available out there and being able to utilize the performance technologies that are available, anytime we can do that and we can get some more pounds on an animal and be able to reduce the resources from a grass standpoint or water, whatever it may be, the better we can get that animal to perform, to get to our target weight. Anytime we can do that and utilize good sound science and good sound products, it's all part of the sustainability story and allows us to use less resources.
By using the technologies that we have at hand today, we can actually save land, we can actually save water, and we can still produce the amount of beef that we currently need in our country and basically in the world by using these technologies with less natural resources.
One of the observations that I personally have had with the Merck Animal Health Superior Livestock partnership is a combination of great products and a good program to make these animals healthier and perform better.
The fewer places that these cattle got to go before they end up in a destination, the healthier they're going to be. That all matters, and it matters in a very big way for not only environmental stewardship, but the number of animals that get to market, the number of animals that sort of end up where they need to end up, which is that wonderful piece of meat on the plate.
As ranchers, we're always keeping an eye on what good old Mother Nature's given or taken from our cattle's forage base. It's a guessing game we all play as to if key minerals are actually getting into our cows or not. Well, no more games for this rancher as of right now. Right Now Mineral, that is. It comes color-coded in emerald, bronze, gold, or onyx. It's a design system for year-round intake and features superior all-weather technology, so your hard-earned money just isn't blowing in the wind. It's the right time for Right Now Mineral.
These are exciting times here at New Holland Agriculture. It's no secret that dealers define who we are. This group of energized businessmen are delivering like never before. And what are they delivering? New products, service, and equipment for people with field smarts just like you.
Welcome back to Sunrise. Here with me now is Willie Altenberg of Gen X, and I get so excited when we go on the road for all of our summer auctions because we get to see special guests like no one other than Willie. You're always here at these on-the-road auctions. It's good to see you this morning.
Well, good morning. Glad to be here.
Our partnership with Gen X has been ongoing now for about a year, and I think we have some exciting news coming up this fall, and you want to let us in on that secret.
Well, that's right. We have been together about a year, and it's been a good one. It's been fast, but we've got a sale coming up November 22nd. It's our joint auction with Superior and Gen X, and it's our bred heifer sale, Gen X influence sale.
And what should we be expecting on that auction?
Well, we're going to have, right now, early consignment looks like 50-plus pot loads of bred heifers, either they're Gen X sired heifers or bred to Gen X bulls.
Mm-hmm. And how are the consignments going to come about?
Well, the Gen X reps have been working real hard with our customers to breed those heifers this spring, and so our customers have put those together, and they're coming from all over the West, Midwest, and they're going to be sold in that special sale.
That is so great, and that's November 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. And for the folks that are just learning about Gen X or see your logo or see some commercials, expand what you offer to so many of our customers.
Well, of course, we hope the best genetics, calving ease bulls, outstanding EPD genetics bulls, but we give the service to get that job done. So many of our reps have gone out into these commercial herds and bred those heifers. Chute-side service is what we call it, and those reps have bred those heifers for those customers.
Yeah. And when you say chute-side service, you truly mean that. I know that if you are on an operation or on a ranch that is 10 miles down a dirt road, Gen X will be there.
Yeah, we bring our breeding barns down there and our expertise and our representatives with their arms, as we say, that to get those heifers bred.
Right, And during these on-the-road auctions, and when we have, when the lots get started here, every now and then you'll see a Gen X sired bull in between the lots selling. Talk about that and expand.
Well, we like to identify what we think are superior genetics that would bring a premium for these customers, because they go through a lot of work to get these heifers bred, and we hope that that'll bring a premium for those customers.
Well, I know that they can log on to superiorlivestock.com to get more information on the November 22nd auction. And if you're going to be up in the Steamboat Springs area, I think, Willie, you'll be here all throughout the week, and they can visit with you about Gen X.
That's right. We've got a booth here, and so stop by.
Great. Well, thank you again for everything, Willie, and I know we certainly appreciate the partnership with Gen X. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be back, folks, right after this with Doug Stanton of IMI Global. Stay with us.
Using the Man-Saver Post Driver and a portable air compressor, you can set a mile of fence in no time at all. With a few simple twists and a flip of a switch, our driver does the rest. No heavy, expensive equipment required, and the Man-Saver Post Driver will drive most any post up to 3.5 inches in diameter. Now that's a smart way to build fence. Available at fencepostdriver.com.
Superior Livestock Auction is hitting the road soon, and we'd like to see you at our upcoming summer auctions all across the country. Mark your calendars now. June 11th through the 13th will be in Council Bluffs, Iowa for a Corn Belt Classic. The week of July 8th, Superior will be nestled in the beautiful mountains of Steamboat Springs, Colorado for Week in the Rockies. We'll visit our friends out west for the annual Video Royale in Winnemucca, Nevada, July 29th through August 2nd. Cooling off at the bottom of the Bighorns in Sheridan, Wyoming for the Bighorn Classic, August 19th through the 23rd. As always, our Labor Day auction will end our summer run in Denver, Colorado, September 11th through the 13th. You can view our entire auction schedule online at superiorlivestock.com, and we look forward to marketing your cattle the Superior way.
Put an extra $10 in your pocket for every calf you sell. In 2012, calves sold through Superior Livestock Auction averaged a premium of $2.42 per hundredweight when tested negative for BVD persistent infection. After test cost, that's an extra $10 on every 600-pound calf you sell. Ask your Superior rep how Gold Standard Labs can help you add value to your calves with BVD PI testing.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Here with me now is Doug Stanton with IMI Global. Doug, good to see you this morning.
You too again, Katie. I wanted to, on behalf of the IMI Global team, I want to thank Superior and their group for another successful year of working together. Superior's always been so customer focused and looking for premiums and way to generate more money for their customers, and verifications are part of that, and we're just happy to be facilitate that whenever we can.
Well, talking about the partnership and truly the relationship Superior Livestock has with IMI Global, it's been ongoing for quite some time, but expand on third-party verification and what you do for our Superior customers, Doug.
Yeah, Superior Verified is been a mainstay with us, with Superior. It is the Source and Age program, and with the changes in Japan, going to 30 months, there's been some concern. Are those premiums still going to be there? Is there still going to be need for that program in the future? And what we're seeing so far is buyers are reacting and continue to pay premiums for Superior Verified cattle for the Source and Age. And I think they are also learn to bundle it with other claims and other marketing things, such as the genetics, the vaccination programs, or additional verification programs like NHTC, natural, or even animal welfare programs, and still maintain premiums. So it's the flagship out there for Source and Age, and the pink tag is well recognized, and I think it will continue to. It looks like it's going to continue to be pay a premium and be part of the verification programs moving forward.
Well, talking about those pink tags, we like to say pink tags turn into green.
That's right. That's right.
Expanding further from Superior Verified and Age and Source Verification to NHTC, you're also a very integral part of that as well.
Right. NHTC, the non-hormone treated cattle program for Europe, has some new growth opportunities with it. We're working under a new quota that was increased last fall. And then this spring, summer, we had 2 additional packers that are now marketing NHTC cattle to Europe. They're starting to buy fat cattle from feed yards, and when they do that, it will trickle back into the supply chain, back to the ranches and the Superior customers for demand. So we see that program growth there because of that.
If a customer is watching and saying, you know, I really want to get in on the age and source verification and utilizing IMI Global, how do you begin that process?
You contact our office and or going online to our website, and you can start out with our application process and fill it out and send in calving records and documentation of a head count. And then at that point, we also place the tag order forms for you to get the pink tag, so we can turn that into green. And that gets the process started, and then we go through a phone audit with the producer and verify the information, and then we send the certificate and go from there.
Well, Doug, thank you so much for that insight, and I know that Superior Livestock, even like I said with Gen X earlier, Superior Livestock truly is appreciative of the partnership and the relationship that's been built over so many years with IMI Global. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you. And we have a booth here, and come by and see us. Catherine Britton is our marketing director. She's here with me too, and we'd love to visit with producers and answer any of the questions they might have about our programs.
And teach them that pink turns into green. When we come back, folks, world champion auctioneer Ralph Wade will join me. Stay with us.
It's already time to get your horses ready for the annual Superior Fall Horse Auction. Mark your calendars for Saturday, November 2nd, live on RFD TV as Superior brings you the finest ranch, rope, barrel, and trail horses, and of course, the all-around performance horses. If you have a horse who deserves to be marketed on national television, the consignment deadline is October 1st. For more information, log on to superiorlivestock.com.
If you don't take that first step and eliminate parasite problems, the cattle can't perform at their best. Because parasites can affect the immune system, they can affect how much the cattle are able to eat, and then they can affect how well they convert and grow.
What we at Merck have done is we've worked with parasitologists in the U.S. and across the world to look to see how to solve this resistance problem. The best way to do this is to use them concurrently. So you would give a full dose of Safeguard at the same time of an ivermectin type compound.
You must maintain proper parasite control to begin with. It's your foundation of your animal health protocol.
It's become an issue that we spend a lot of time working with our producers as they are getting cattle from multiple sources that may be commingled, coming out of different areas. That's something we have to stay on top of because each set of cattle can change from week to week and what they need to be utilizing from a parasite control program.
It's really about managing and watching after your cattle, checking the fecal samples, checking the eggs from the parasites in the fecal samples. Are they still sensitive? Are they resistant? And if they're resistant, we have some alternatives that continue to make a big difference for you.
You hear or you see about Merck Animal Health and you see that they're the science of healthier animals, developing protocols that are able to maximize or optimize the cattle's health. That allows the cattle to perform at their best, and that's what we're all about.
Do you need to market your cattle? Superior Livestock has the experience, the technology, and was built on trust and dedication to the beef industry. Cattle are sold for future delivery while still on the ranch, alleviating stress for not only the cattle, but for you, the rancher too. More than 350 Superior representatives blanket the country, having the ability to help market your cattle and establish a reputation to a competitive national market of more than 8,000 buyers. Why Superior? Why not market your cattle with the nation's leader in livestock marketing? Call us today. We're here to work for you.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise, Day 3 of Week in the Rockies in beautiful Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Joining me, as always, world champion auctioneer Mr. Ralph Wade, good to see you this morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you. Beautiful morning again here in Steamboat. A little later, we're about an hour later on our deal, and the sun's up a little higher. Kind of gets in your eyes a bit.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I was telling Tom at the top of the show, everyone's pretty bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in there being a little bit later, an hour later. We've got guests on hand, customers, all the reps are here. Everybody's here this morning.
Oh, yeah, they're getting along a lot better. They even smell a little better. They had time to get up and take a shower.
You're exactly right. Well, we have a great auction planned today, as you well know, and we're soon going to get into the preview of all the regions that we're going to be offering today. But earlier in the show, I talked about one of our dear customers, Express Ranches of Yukon, Oklahoma, and Bob Funk is donating the 2014 Angus Foundation heifer at the National Western this January. And she's bred to a Sitz sire, which Sitz is one of our customers. We love that. But I have to brag about someone in our Superior office, and I know you know who that is. Kirby Schnorr with Kirby's Corner. You saw just a moment ago talking about our great representatives, Tim Larson and his family. Well, her, along with her two sisters and her family, have shown Angus cattle, purebred Angus cattle, for many years. You know that. And usually they're express bred, and we like that, or express sired. And I have to say, the Angus Junior Nationals is going on right now in Kansas City. Kirby's in Fort Worth because she's there working because we've got this auction, but her younger sister, Sydney, get this, I have my notes because it's so long.
That's all right. We'll allow you to use them this morning.
She has been competing all week at Angus Junior Nationals, and listen to this, Ralph. Yesterday alone, she was reserve champion owned cow-calf pair, and the cow-calf pairs were EXAR Forever Lady 1414, which is a huge honor, reserve champion. She also won reserve champion bred and owned bull, Silvera's S6 Sis GQ 2353. I'm gonna act like I know what all this means, you know, but they're EXAR bred, and we love that.
We weren't using these notes while we had
a big problem. And then earlier in the week, she was grand champion bred and owned heifer Silvera's S6 Sandy 2354. The Schnorr family has been in that winner's circle all week, and we just couldn't be more proud of them. And I know Kirby just is elated for her sister.
Without a doubt. And what a great accomplishment, you know, to go back there to one of the premier, if not the premier show in the Angus breed. You know, it's all about youth. And, of course, the Angus Association does such a great job, and and Express has such a good program, you know, with what they do and how that they can bring on the youth and keep them in this cattle business and do what we need to do to bring on the bred stock and, you know, the breeding stock that they put out there in front of us. And what a great accomplishment.
You're exactly right. And what it truly goes back to is all the scholarship money that is awarded to so many of these young competitors that truly wake up from sun up to sundown preparing for these shows.
That's right. They do a lot of work. I mean, a lot behind the scenes, and you know, they're so devoted to the industry. What a great accomplishment.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So congratulations, Sydney, and the whole Schnorr family. We're all very, very proud of you. And the show's still going on, so we're going to continue to wish you good luck this week. But switching gears, let's talk about the auction today and what we're going to be offering.
Well, you know, as Tommy said at the beginning, you know, we had a great market yesterday. We'll have a great market again today. We got a world of people on hand, and we're going to have a great sale today because we're selling some of the great protocols, some of the great health programs, and some of the great breed genetics that you'll have an opportunity to buy. We're going to start out in Nebraska. We're going to start with the wean calves and then go to the calves on cows in Nebraska, and then we're going to head on up north to our good friends and ranchers up in South Dakota, and calves on cows there in South Dakota, and then we're just going to ease right on up to Montana, and we're going to sell you the wean calves out of Montana, calves on cows out of Montana, wind up at about 4:10 this evening. But before we do that, we'll sell 1,800 good bred stock. We've got fall calvers, cow-calf pairs. Everything's going to be good.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Ralph. And folks, if you're in need of a buyer's number for today's auction, don't hesitate to call us, 800-422-2117, or you can visit us online at superiorlivestock.com. Thank you again, Ralph. We'll see you right back here tomorrow morning. And before Ralph gets up there and sells that first lot, if you would please stand for the singing and playing of our national anthem.